Okay, hello and welcome back to Minecraft. It's been a little bit since I've done one of these. That being said, it's been a little bit since I've just done a playthrough of a game. I've been doing other stuff recently. I've been sort of experimenting a bit. But anyway, welcome back. Hello. How is it going? Are you doing well? I hope you are. Yeah, no, I feel like this is gonna be a chill episode. We're just having a chat, you know, about life. Mostly about things that have been going on in my life because some annoying things have happened to me recently. But some good things have happened to me as well. So it's not all bad. Yeah, I hope you're all well. It's been a while since I've uploaded Minecraft. I just haven't been playing much, really. Minecraft's one of those games where I'm either playing it all the time or I'm just not playing it at all. I've just been not playing it at all. Since my last episode, I did play a little bit yesterday, because I was playing with some friends, but that's it. I haven't played since the last episode, other than a couple hours yesterday, with friends. Might not have even been a couple hours. Might have been just like an hour or so. But yeah. So back again. Gonna take this. I like it. I like that I made it. But yeah, no, I've just been not feeling like Minecraft, but I felt like it again now, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video playing Minecraft because I do enjoy playing Minecraft. And I need a video for today. Today being the 25th, my birthday as it happens. Very exciting for me. Turning 22, which is a bit mad. And also I know I'm going to be out all day, so I can't record during the day to get a video out at 9 o'clock, so I'm recording this at 2:37 in the morning. Because often I'll record my videos during the day, then edit and upload them, or like edit a video in the day which I've recorded before, then upload it for 9 o'clock, but not happening like that today. Recording it at night. Editing it, uploading it, having it scheduled so it's just there ready for 9 o'clock in the evening, and I don't have to think about it all day, which is good because it's going to be a busy day for me. I know I'm going out, don't know what I'm doing, it's a surprise, which is exciting. So we'll see. Hopefully a fun surprise. Wait, did I just... Oh my god, you can sprint in a minecart. Does that like have any... Okay, you don't do any animation. That's... There you go. You can sprint in a minecart. Yeah, you learned it here first. Maybe you didn't, maybe you already knew that. Sprinting, I just press control to do it. I know you can double tap W like I did just then, but normally I just use control because it's... my hand's already there, or in that general area. So I may as well. It's been emptied, right? Yep. Cool. I like this farm. Pretty happy with it. But yeah, what's been going on in my life? Quite a bit actually since the last episode. Some good things, some bad things. Good thing, I did my driving theory test and passed it first try, which I'm very happy about, because I put a lot of work into that, and that's part of the reason that some of my videos have been a little not to my best, shall we say, because I've just been taking my time studying for that. Then that's good, really happy with myself there. That took a lot of effort, and I put in the time and effort and got the reward for it, which I'm really happy about. So it just means I have to pass my practical within the next 2 years, and I can drive, which I'm hoping to be able to do within the next year. I'm hoping by come June 2022 I'll have been driving for a little bit. But yeah, no, that's something cool and fun that's happened in my life. So that's good. But then bad thing is, it's a whole story, this. By the way, I have no idea what I'm doing in terms of Minecraft this episode. We're just sort of having a chat for now while I figure out what I'm doing. Bad thing is, so I applied for a new job, right? Because you guys know I hate my job that I currently have. And I applied for a new job, and I went in and just sort of like saw around the place, and I was like, okay, this is cool. And then agree with the guy, like, okay, come in for half a day next week. He said this to me on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So I was like, okay, yeah, cool, that sounds good to me. Calls me up like about an hour after I get back. Well, not even that, probably like half an hour after I get back, and he's just like, yeah, so you know what we said about you coming in for half day next week? It's like, does Thursday work for you? So I'm like, oh, let me just check my work schedule. Yeah, next Thursday works for me, so on the 1st. And I specifically said, so yeah, next Thursday on the 1st, that works for me. And he's like, yeah, that's cool. Okay, great, we'll see you then. So I was like, okay, cool, that's gonna happen. Then I wake up today about like 1 p.m. because your boy is great on that whole sleep schedule thing. I wake up today and I look through my phone. I see a text from 5 to 9. It's like, you still all good for today? So I was just like, fuck, he's completely misheard me, like, on the phone. Sorry, swore. It's just it's annoying me. So you know what, I feel no remorse. But yeah, I was just like, oh god. So I was like, okay, I'll just explain my way out of this. I'll be really apologetic, act like it's my fault. So I was like, you know what, I'll see him. I don't want to be like, you said the other day, what you chatting about? Which in my heart I wanted to say, because I was like, no, we agreed on a different date, you're wrong. You've just got it confused. But I was like, you know what, I'll apologize. I was like, oh, I'm really sorry. I was just like, oh, I'm really sorry, I was busy today. I was like, oh, I'm actually working today. It was next Thursday I had it down as. I'm really sorry, my mistake. And he just comes back within 5 minutes like, yeah, job's gone. It's like, well, what the hell, man? This is your mistake. And then you just like, just so quickly like, yep, job's gone. It's like, I know that seems crap of me, but like, it is your mistake. I specifically said the first on the phone and you agreed to it, dude. And now you're just like, yep, no, I'm not hiring you now because of that. It's like, come on, man. It's your mistake. It's not mine. And now I've lost out on an opportunity for a job because of it. But you know what? Seeing that happen kind of makes you think it's probably a blessing in disguise, because if someone's gonna do that, they're probably not gonna be the greatest boss. Which sucks, because when I went in to see them, I was like, oh, this is really nice. This guy's really cool. It's like, he's a really nice guy. That's cool. And then that happens, it's just completely left a sour taste in my mouth about it. So, blessing in disguise. Yeah, it means I'm stuck with a job that I don't like for longer, but something will come around. Something's gonna come around eventually, and you know, it'll be all for the best in the long run. It's just in the short run, it feels annoying as hell. So that really just dampened my mood today. So like, I've been in a bit of a bad mood today because of that. And that's crap. That sucks. But you know what? It's fine. I'm moving past it. I'm just gonna like move on to the next thing. Find another job with someone that's not gonna be pulling that sort of thing on me, where it's like, nope, job's gone. Like, because it was just so quickly. It was literally, you know, I can actually find out. I can look. I still have the messages saved on my phone. I haven't deleted them yet. I'm going to do. So it was literally 2 minutes between it. It was 2 minutes between me being really apologetic and like trying to put the blame on myself, even though I'm not to blame in this situation. I am completely in the right. I was right to not be showing up there this morning because we agreed on a different date. And then he's just like 2 minutes later, he's like, yep, the job is gone. Like, sorry, the job is gone. I was like, okay, well, that sucks, but whatever. But yeah, no, as I say, like, someone's gonna do that before I've even got the job. I mean, Lord knows what they're gonna do if I actually did get it. Like, it would just be worse, and it'd be that, but sort of thing, but worse. So we move. Stuck with a job I don't like, but so many people. Okay, I'll find something else better for me at some point. Gotta wait it out for now. Wait it out with a job I don't like for the time being, so future me can have a better job. But yeah, no, it's calm, it's whatever, but it is really annoying. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm not really annoyed about that, because, you know, it's just stupid. Because it's, you know, I lost the opportunity for a job of something that wasn't even my fault. And I was just made to feel like I've been a massive dick, even though I know I haven't, but I can't help feeling like I have. That's the way it was. 2 minutes, and it was between me being like, I'm really sorry, there was a mistake, to, yeah, no, you're not getting anything. It's like just no time at all between it, and it's like, yeah, it really made me feel like I should have done something differently, when really, no, I shouldn't. Did everything right. He just didn't listen to me on the phone. This is why I hate planning things through the phone. Text someone so you know for a fact you've got it right, because then you can see it in writing. But whatever. Whatever. But yeah, like, as I said, like if it's gonna be like that, then it's almost better I didn't get it, because, you know, someone, as I say, he's gonna be like that when I don't even have the job. Imagine what it would be like when I did have the job, if I got it. So yeah, blessing in disguise, but still very frustrating at the time nonetheless. But yeah, I'll move on to the next thing. I'm sure I'll find something eventually. How long will it take? I've been wanting to leave this job for months, but there's nothing hiring at the moment, or nothing that would work for me. In my town, there is just absolutely nothing. I feel like a motorway service station in this town, but it literally would take me like 2 hours to walk there, and obviously I don't drive yet. I can't just be like, oh, I'll just drive there all the time, because I don't drive yet. Yeah, that's more incentive for me to want to learn to drive quickly, because more job opportunities will open up to me if I can drive. But one thing at a time. Yeah, no, it's annoying. So yeah, that did put me in a bad mood for a decent amount of the day. But then, you know, play some games with friends in the evening and feel better after that. Feel a bit happy because, you know, just having a laugh with some friends always cheer you up. Not all bad, not all bad. Yeah, but yeah. But still, I should stop focusing on that and focus more on like, hey, I've passed my theory test first try, which is pretty impressive because like not that many people do pass it first try. Well, a decent amount, but like it's not uncommon for people to not pass it first try, and I did. So focus more on being happy about that than I should be on being annoyed about losing a job opportunity. But you know, like it's sort of human nature to not be able to just like block out the negative things. Like it just sort of sits in your brain. The negative things, they're always just there, sat in your brain over positive things. 'Cause at least they are for me. I don't know if that's like a thing that everyone has. But yeah, like negative things weigh a lot heavier on my brain than positive things. Like positive thing, I'll be happy about it for a while, but then a negative thing I'll think about for a lot longer. Sorry, I've stopped moving. I just have to itch my hand. There's no good way of itching your hand without having to use both hands. But yeah, no, it's cool. We move. I'm cool with it. But yeah, no, it's annoying, but whatever. I've got I've got other things to be happy about, and still, the job I've got, yeah, I hate the job and I hate the people I work for, but the people I work with are great fun. So I'm sure I'll just go back there, you know, in the next, whenever I next go back, which is, when do I next go back into work? I think it's Sunday, which means I miss the Grand Prix, which sucks so much. I'm also missing the England-Germany game because of work, so just pure disdain right now. 1 week, well, I say 1 week, it's Sunday and Tuesday, and I missed 2 things that I really want to see. And I know for a fact I'm probably going to get given a shift next Sunday as well, so I'm going to miss both Austrian Grand Prix. Which, I don't really want to miss both Austrian Grand Prix, because I really like the Austrian circuit. It's like one of my favourite ones to play in F1, in the F1 games. But, you know, it is what it is. It doesn't surprise me. And the problem is I can't even like record the race and watch it at another later time. I can't like record the whole thing and then come back afterwards and then like watch the replay of it, which I've recorded without having seen the result. So that makes it even worse, that I know I can't just be like, oh, it's fine, I'll watch it when I come back, because I can't do that. So that's, yeah, just that's annoying. And same with the England. Actually, no, the England-Germany game I can do it, but I'm gonna be coming out of work. Like, well, it starts at 2 o'clock. I finish work at 4:30. I think it starts at 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'll finish work at 4:15 actually. So it's gonna be like I'll just be able to read the atmosphere around because I work in the center of a town. I'll know what has happened in that game, whether England have won or not. Because if people are happy, there's a general good vibe around, I'll know England have won. And if there's people are seeming a bit down, not seeming too active and excited, I'll know England will have lost. So either way, not fun for me. Yeah, no, it's been very mixed bag for me recently, as you can tell. Some good things, some bad things. But hey, it's fine. I can keep moving forwards and whatever comes next. And hey, maybe when I get up and, you know, have my birthday, which is, yeah, as I say, technically today when I'm recording. Well, it is today when I'm recording this, and it's the day that this goes out, the 25th. Maybe what I'll have done during the day before this goes up live, but beyond it being recorded, will be really fun, and I'll just forget all about the annoying things that have happened. We'll see. Hopefully it's a good day. Because oh, it is. Although my birthday is cursed to always have a dramatic cap on it. My birthday is always a dramatic day. This year, no different. I was gonna see my brother on my birthday, but one of the guys he lives with has tested positive for COVID, so they're isolating. Which is just typical, it would happen on my birthday. It just would. It always does. Always something dramatic for my birthday, and this year did not disappoint. Last year had to be in isolation as well, so I couldn't go out for it. This year it's my brother only that's got to be in isolation because he's moved within the last year. So yeah, crazy. I actually did have 1 year recently where it wasn't too crazy. I'm not sure if it was 2018. I think it was 2019. Yeah, it was 2019. I just went to a Stanley Kubrick exhibition at a museum, and that was my day. And that wasn't dramatic. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. No, that was not cursed to be overly dramatic. It was just enjoyable. Talking of museums, I have a museum story. That's a an interesting segue to make, but it'll make sense in a minute. So basically, right? Oh, I've been here before. I was wondering, like, I feel like I've been here, and I have. But yeah, no, basically, what happened was a friend of mine who I know from online, who lives not that far away, said, "Hey, do you want to come to my birthday celebration?" I was like, "Oh yeah, that sounds good." We were like, they were just like, "Yeah, we're going to the Natural History Museum in London." So I was like, "Alright, sick, that's cool. I can get there easily. It's just in South Kensington, which is not hard for me to get to. Yeah, I'll be there." And they were like, "Okay, cool. Meet around midday." So I was like, "Alright, solid. Sounds good." Which I actually was meant to present my final thing for uni on that day, but I haven't done any uni work in like a good 3 months now, and that's like when all my deadlines have been. So I've definitely failed, and failed spectacularly. But future me is going to deal with that. How is future me going to deal with that? Couldn't tell you. That's for future me to figure out. But yeah, so I was like, alright, that sounds cool. So I get there. I actually end up getting there a little bit early. I get there about like 11:45. So I'm like, oh, whatever. It's calm. I'll just sit here for 15 minutes. It's a beautiful summer's day, so I'll just hang out for 15. So I do, and I just hang out for 15. I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. And then I don't see any sign of anything, and like no messages or anything. So I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. Maybe just a few minutes late or something. And it gets to 5 past, nothing. Gets to 10 past, still nothing. Gets to 20 past. I'm like, you know what? I've been sat in the sun for like almost 40 minutes now, like 35 minutes now. I'm way too warm. I'm gonna go walk around the building, just find a little bit of shade to stand in, and just have a little walk, basically, because I've just been sat in the same spot in the sun for ages. And so I do go around. I'm still hearing nothing throughout this time, so I'm just like, alright, whatever. Get back from that. It's like 20 minutes, and I'm just like, okay, nothing's happening here. Like maybe things have planned, like maybe like the plans have changed without me. So I'm like, alright, probably just something's changed and I haven't been notified. It's whatever. That doesn't matter. I'll wait here a little longer. I'll give it an hour from the original time. I think I gave it an hour and a quarter actually from the original time. Though it was meant to be meeting up, and I was just like, yeah, I'll give it like till 1:15, and if nothing, then I'll just go about my day. So, you know, I'll just wait some more. 1:15 comes, I'm like, yeah, I've heard absolutely nothing. So I was just like, alright, cool, clearly plans have changed. So I just like sent the person a message being like, happy birthday. And I was like, just went on about my day. Went in, like, I was already booked tickets for the museum, so I was like, alright, screw it, I paid for my ticket. Well, it's a free ticket, but I added a donation because it's like, do you want to add a donation? I was like, ah, yeah, sure, why not? It's £5, and I really like this museum, so yeah, I will do. So I did that. I was like, alright, cool, I paid £5 for this basically, so I'm just gonna go around by myself. It's calm, it's whatever, it's a museum, you can go to museums alone, it's not weird. I mean, it's a museum I've been to many times before, but I'll go again, I love it, it's great. If you're ever in London, check out the Natural History Museum, it's awesome. So I went in, was walking around by myself for a while, like looking at all the exhibitions. I was like, oh, this is fun. If you're wondering why I just skipped past that village, I know for a fact I've been there before. So it's not like, ooh, an unexplored village you just run past. I don't even know why I'm running in this direction, by the way. Just am. I don't have any real reason behind what I'm doing this episode for Minecraft gameplay, but that's like not the main part of it. This is a really weird ravine, isn't it? Like, I don't know, have we been here before? Screw it, we're going here now. Nice. Oh well, I was really hoping there'll be more than this. So this was a waste of my time. Alright, just gonna build my way out of here. I'm gonna staircase my way out. I'll also grab in some iron. But yeah, no, as I say, go back to my story. I'm just going around by myself, just walking about, and I'm just like, yeah, this is cool. Then, you know, I like doing that for a while. It's like, okay, this is cool. This is whatever. What just happened there? Don't know. But yeah, I was just doing that, so I was like, okay, cool, whatever. It's a shame that the plans got changed and I didn't know, but you know, maybe it's just an honest mistake. And then walking around, I'm like, hang on, that person looked really familiar, like up ahead of me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to where they're going anyway. Like, as it happened, I did actually want to go exactly where they were going. So I'm like, alright, it's the part I haven't been to yet. Like, it's an exhibition I haven't looked at. So I go in there and I'm just looking around. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that is a familiar face. That's the person I was meant to be meeting today. There with a whole group of other people, but not me. So I was like, well, clearly things haven't changed. The plans are still the same, but I've just been forgotten about. And I know at that point I could have been like, yo, how's it going? I'm actually here. But I was like, you know what? If I haven't been included by now, like, there's clearly a reason I'm not with them. So I'm just gonna ignore it, move on. Obviously, I had a face mask on and everything, so like, hard to recognize it was me, I guess you could say. But I wouldn't say it was hard to recognize it was me, but it was just like easy to not realize that it was me. And I sort of like dropped back off and I literally read like the same thing about 3 times just so I would be further behind and so I could still make my way around the exhibit but not be right behind them in case, you know, they did realize and just create an awkward moment. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stand here and pretend I'm really interested in this. I don't even remember what I read. It was something about larvae, you know, the little creatures. It was about them. I don't really remember what it was, but it was about them. So I just read that like a bunch of times. I was like, yeah, it's very interesting, very interesting. I didn't say anything. I was just looking at it, reading. But yeah, that was kind of annoying. I got kind of upset about it at the time, but I was like, you know what, that's a real shame. Like, that sucks. I was like really excited for the day. I was like, oh, this is gonna be really fun. Oh Jesus, good thing I jumped there. Yeah, I was like, oh, that sucks. I was really excited about that, and it's not gonna, like, I've just been forgotten about. Which really sucks, and I was feeling quite down about that. But the story doesn't end there, so I just did that, and I just dropped off and went off to, like, I went a different way to them after that, because I saw them go out, and I was like, okay, which way are they turning? I'm going to turn the opposite way. I think they turned right and I turned left. Something like that. So I was like, yeah, that's cool. But I went back the way I came, even though I was just like, you know what, it's fine, just to not accidentally cause a scene. I don't really care where I'm going. I'll just, yeah, I'm gonna track back to something I've already seen, but who really cares? But yeah, no, I just went about the rest of my day by myself after that. And I had an enjoyable enough day by myself. Like, it wasn't like I didn't have fun. You know, I went out and did some fun stuff in central London. Obviously, I went to that museum, then took myself off to Camden Market, which was fun. Then went to Oxford Street, which is always a nice place to walk down. So yeah, no, like it was enjoyable. But you may be thinking, wow, these people they suck. Like, screw those people. But you know what? It did turn out that it was simply just an honest mistake, and they were really apologetic. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just realized now, all this time after, I'm really sorry. And I was like, you know what? You're clearly remorseful. You clearly didn't mean it. It was just an honest mistake, so second chance. I'm basically like, you know what? I'm willing to forgive that, because clearly it was an honest mistake and it was acknowledged to be something that was wrong, and I got an apology. So good ending. Good ending to the story. Yeah, could have had a better ending, but for the situation given, it was a good ending. But yeah, no, that was alright. But at least I just got to enjoy a day to myself. Like, I just, you know, I'd had the day booked off work. I actually didn't have the day booked off work. I just had it the day off work. But it was like, normally my days off work, I just sit at home and don't really do anything when it's not a day I've booked off. But yeah, no, didn't have the day booked off work, and just a normal day off, and went and had fun. So all in all, it was alright. One thing went wrong, but all is well now, and we're all back to being all good again. So at least it wasn't it wasn't done as a deliberate thing, and it wasn't deliberately you know, me being left out on purpose. It was just purely an accident. Just forgetful, because it was only the one person in that group that knew that I was going to be there. I think they said that to the other people that I was going to be there, because I literally don't know anyone but this one person. I think they said like that I was going to be there, but you know, it's not the other people's duty to know, because they literally don't even know who I am. I've never met these people. I know nothing about them. Don't know any of their names. So yeah, like it's calm. I'm cool with it, and as I say, all good now with the person who did end up making that mistake. So all forgiven, but they don't know about this channel, so they can't be like, "Oh, you were talking about me." I've never told them I make videos online. Yeah, if they ever are here, if I ever do say that, and they're watching through the backlog of Minecraft episodes, they're watching episode 50 something, hey, you're all good, don't worry about it for this thing that probably happened years prior at this point. It's all calm, it's all forgiven. Yeah, that's what's been happening recently in my life in about 32 minutes. Just a bit under, actually. That's what my life has been recently told in just under 32 minutes, just a bit over half an hour. All the while just going on a run somewhere. I don't really know where we are. Sunflowers. I want to get some. Okay, I've got a few. But yeah, so that was I don't think anything else has really happened to me recently. I think that's about it. I'm annoyed with myself that I didn't just think about videos. I should have planned like a special birthday video, which was something a bit different, but I just didn't really have any ideas for it. Like, I had that planned, but yeah, no, there's nothing in mind. I didn't plan out anything, and now it's 3 in the morning on the day of, and clearly this is the video that's going to be going out on the day of. So I still have some special things planned for certain videos though, which is cool. Currently working up the next Latent Orient episode. They just take so long, especially as I don't play FIFA that much, I'll be honest. Like, I play FIFA for videos, but I don't really play it otherwise. I'm like, when I play FIFA, I sort of like automatically get myself in the headspace to record like a U Squad career mode episode, but I feel like needs a catchier title. Like, I can't use a U Squad Legends because that's already something that exists, and it's a fantastic series that I love very much. But yeah, I need a catchier title than U Squad career mode because it's just too wordy. Youth Academy something, U Squad, I don't know. But there's something in there to be figured out. But yeah, no, that's the sort of mindset I get myself in, and when I'm recording a Latent Orient, it's just me sat there. Most often I just have like a video in the background, or like some Netflix or whatever. Like, often I'll be watching like an episode of The Simpsons in the background while I'm recording that. And yeah, like that's pretty much just what I do. I'm recording one of them, which just feels weird playing FIFA, because I just feel like playing FIFA casually, which I don't really do. Mainly because I just burnt myself out on playing FIFA casually. because I played it casually a lot back before FIFA 21, and then during the start of FIFA 21, and now I just don't really. Like, if I go on FIFA now to play, not for a video, I'm probably just playing squad battles. Like, I don't have like any career modes outside of what I'm recording with. Which is just sort of what I would do back on like FIFA 19, FIFA 20, is I would have like these career modes I'd work on. Like, obviously FIFA 19 I never made videos on because that was back on my old PC, which just couldn't handle making FIFA videos. It just didn't have the power to do it. But now obviously my current PC does, which is mad to think it's been over a year since I've bought this PC. It's been over a year since I've been back, and it has been more than 1 year since I returned to making videos. And I've uploaded over 100 in that time, which is crazy to think like that I've uploaded so many. And it was because of getting this new PC that I actually started editing in Premiere, which I do all my videos in now instead of Sony Vegas. It's mad. Like, I tried to use Sony Vegas again recently. I was like, oh my god, what is this? I just don't know what I'm doing. Which is kind of crazy that I completely forgotten it. There was some things I liked about Vegas that I preferred over Premiere. How easy it was to fade things in and out in Vegas. You just like grab the corner of the clip and just drag it along, and it does it. Whereas with Premiere, at least now, I've learned the shortcut being Control D, but it's just so much easier. Before that, I would have to like go into the effects panel, go into the video transitions, go into dissolve, select cross dissolve, drag it onto my clip, and it was just so long. Whereas with Vegas, I knew it was always going to be just instantaneous that I got it. But you know, I'm happy that I'm working in Premiere now, because I've got an education in Adobe products, not got an education in Sony Vegas. I taught myself everything I know about Vegas. I did get taught some things about Premiere, some things about After Effects. The majority of what I know though is self-taught / using online videos. I say self-taught as if I'm not there watching like Video Copilot tutorials on After Effects to learn it, and I have done. I've watched many a Video Copilot tutorial and learned it, and learned how to do something in After Effects because of it. That's actually, if you go back to my return video, if you look at like the explosion things in the background whenever there's text, that was a Video Copilot tutorial that I used to help myself learn how to make that sort of thing. Theirs is a little bit different, but like generally pretty similar. And yeah, that's how I learned it. That's how I got that effect. That's how I learned to make that effect, was a Video Copilot tutorial. But yeah, no, like that was that's just, I prefer it now. I'm definitely now more an Adobe person than a Vegas person. I could still probably move back if I needed to, but it would take me a while to get used to, and like it would definitely make my videos different for a while if I was to go back, because I just wouldn't be as confident editing in it, and I wouldn't have that sort of confidence in the editing that I have like now since I've been back for a year. Like when I first started recording the U-Score career modes, it would take me like 4 or 5 hours to edit, and now I can knock one out in like 2, which still keeping the same quality, and even actually a higher quality I think now. But like before, I would record, well, I still record for roughly about an hour and a half for one of them, and then editing, like taking out the clips, used to take me like 3 hours at least. Like it used to take me like twice as long before, but then I realized like all the sections where I can see I'm not talking, there's not going to be anything interesting, because whenever something interesting happens in game, I verbally react to it, intentionally so I can get entertaining clips of the video. So I'm like, all this stuff where I'm not talking, just skip through it really quick, go back to the next thing where I am talking, and that has cut my editing time down so much. I know it seems stupid, like, yeah, duh, obviously, why were you not doing that? But it just didn't occur to me until not that long ago. Still a little while ago, but like, it was a good 7 or 8 episodes into, I'm probably actually close to like 10 episodes into Stevenage that I was like, oh my god, I am so stupid. And I'm realizing it's just so much quicker to do. The thing that actually takes me ages now is figuring out what music should go where. Like, that I find more difficult now and more draining even. Draining than actually cutting out the right clips. I think the editing that I can sometimes find most fun, but also sometimes find least fun, is like my Smite Funny Moments editing. Like, I love making the Smite Funny Moments videos, they are so much fun. But sometimes that editing can just be super draining because it's just so intensive compared to like a lot of other stuff that I do. Because I know I can spend like an hour just making one like bit in the video. Like, I can have one little joke in the video, and that can be like an hour to make on its own. And then there'll be like other bits where it's like I feel like I'm under editing sometimes with those. I feel like I should be adding more editing effects, but then sometimes less is more. I'm trying to figure out what the right balance is for those videos of when should I add in something. Sometimes like what I'm adding in is just like a zoom or like a crop or something, or like something like that, maybe like an on-screen image. And like with that, it's not big, but like when should I properly make a bit out of what I'm doing and like use the power of editing to enhance my bit? And it's hard to tell, but I still enjoy them. I haven't made one in ages. I actually do have a really old file on my well, I say really old, like a few months old now, file of some good Smite Funny Moments that I recorded that I think I'm going to edit. But like it was months ago. It was I think it was a similar time to the oh my god video that I made, the Smite one. I think I recorded that, had a lot of fun with it, and then like a couple days later recorded this one and just never got around to editing it because there was only really one entertaining game in it. So it's not going to be a long video, that one, but it is going to be a really fun one, I think, because the game was amazing. I'll let you guys in on a secret. It was like one of those assault games where you can all play the same god. We all played Jormungandr. We all used the cat skin. And it was just chaos against a full team of Nuwas, which was crazy when we all bought thorns, and like all 5 Nuwas would hold and we would just thorns them. I think someone actually got a kill like that, if I recall correctly. I might be remembering wrong. But yeah, it was mad. It was great though. A lot of fun, that one. It was just every other game in that session wasn't really that entertaining, so I was sort of debating like, do I make a video on it? Do I not? I might not even have the file anymore, I'll be honest. I had to clear out my hard drive a bit because I'm running low on space. It's like every time I've edited a video, like the raw file just goes. I just do not have space. I've got like a 4 terabyte hard drive. I think I've got under 100 gig of it left. I need to just uninstall some games, but I never know which games to uninstall because I'm like, oh, but I want to play that sometime soon. Like I've been saying for the past like 5 months. That was so close. Jesus, that was a scary moment. But yeah, no, I'll get there in the end. I'll figure out something. I also need to buy another 4 terabyte hard drive just to back up what I have. As a backup hard drive, because I currently don't have my whole hard drive backed up, which is not good if you weren't aware. I also need to buy another 250 gig one to back up my my SSD, because my 4 terabyte one is my HDD, because fun paying for a 4 terabyte SSD. Oh my god, that would cost so much. A 4 terabyte HDD is not that much. And I'm looking at one on Amazon that I need to buy, and I think it's like 85 quid, which, yeah, it's a lot of money, but to know for a fact that all my stuff's going to be protected, it's worth it. And honestly, I hope I have to use it as little as possible. I hope I have to use it to just update the backup every month or so. Like, that would be ideal, is if I didn't have to use it much at all. But yeah, so it's weird, like, I'll be paying £85 for something and hoping to use it a minimal amount, which is a very strange thought, but like, the less I use it, the better it is for my internal hard drive, my internal HDD, which the better that's functioning, the happier I am, because I have actually had an external drive die on me before, which sucked, because I had some cool stuff on there, which I couldn't get back, which is a shame. Completely stopped working, and I didn't back it up to anything because I couldn't afford another. So annoying, because I literally could not afford another hard drive at the time. I meant to fall in the water there, so that sucked a lot, but it's alright. I didn't have anything majorly important on there, which is good. I had stuff I'm sad I don't have anymore, but nothing I won't get over the loss of. I think like the main thing I had a few anime series downloaded on there, but like I could just watch them online. Because I remember I downloaded a bunch of anime because I was once going on a trip away where I was going to have a lot of free time and a really bad internet connection. Turns out the internet connection was good enough to watch YouTube videos on, and I just did that more than anything. But I just had like 4 or 5 anime series downloaded onto there waiting to be watched. I did get through one. I got through The Devil is a Part-Timer, which actually I think has been announced for a 2nd season recently, which I'm excited about. I like this. Hello to this thing. This is different. This is interesting. Ooh, what we got? Literally nothing I want to steal. Honestly, I might have even been here before with something that bad in the chest. That might just be me leaving. Although rotten flesh, it definitely won't be me. Gonna open all your doors and run away. Hello, villager. How are you? I'm gonna leave you in peace. I think this might be the last thing we do this episode, I'll be honest, because I'm getting quite tired. Oh my god, it's a babby villager. 3 babby villagers. Babbies. Incredible. There's babby villagers. Well, that is, what a wonderful find to find some babby villagers. But I think that might just about do it. Hold up. Had to do it. Had to do the thing. Had to do the thing. Because I think next episode we're gonna give down here a bit of an explore. You know, we can start exploring down here. We're not gonna explore too much. Kitty. Okay. Well, there's a lot of exploring to do now. Now that we found this. So this is an exciting find. This is very much an exciting find. Gonna have a little bit of an explore. But not too much of an explore. Okay, we found this minecart with a chest. We're going to see what's in the chest. Take what we can. Oh yeah, this is actually some good stuff in this chest. Actually, perfect. Okay, well, I'm going to place a torch. That will be it for this episode, because we're going to explore this properly in the next episode. I know, leave it on a cliffhanger of exploring something, but we have been going for over 49 minutes now. is quite a while. Also, I'm sorry that I sound weird. I am stretching. I should have waited till after I stopped recording, but I just couldn't anymore. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this episode. It's been fun. Thanks for listening to me talk about my life at the moment. It's been a bit mad, but you've sat here and listened to me, which I appreciate. Everyone that sits and listens to me, no matter what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm gonna stop because I'm getting quite tired and I want to go to bed. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next episode.